crashing right now, and we are seeing prices of everything get absolutely obliterated, you guys. We are seeing red, red, red on the daily. We're seeing red on the weekly. When I go through looking at the entire crypto market as a whole, Bitcoin is down almost 5% for the over 5% for the week. Our Ethereum is down, your BNB is down, XRP is down, Solana is down. Everything is moving in the downwards direction. But you guys, this shouldn't be a surprise because I actually made a YouTube video talking about this a few days ago saying, hey guys, get ready. We are about to see prices move towards the downwards direction. And that's exactly how prices ended up playing out right now. Even though we had a mini pump, that mini pump just set us up to move a little bit lower. So let's just show you guys the receipt of when we mentioned this play and where we can see prices moving in the near future. You guys, right there, I said it. Prices are most likely going to break and start moving toward the downside. And that's exactly what Mama Bitcoin did. We saw Mama Bitcoin make her way down and she's breaking toward the downside. Now, the question is, how low can Bitcoin potentially go? And when is the time to be accumulate? Now, you guys already know in my private community, like I always say, in my inner circle, it doesn't matter if crypto moves up or crypto moves down because our crypto wallets has becoming big, fat, and juicy. So we're going to talk about Bitcoin. We're going to talk about Ethereum. We're going to talk about pretty much what you should be looking for if you still want to make those crypto gains. As you guys can see, within these past few weeks in my inner circle under Money Made, you guys, we have been making crypto profit, right? 21%, 16% profit, 3%. Not all the profits are going to be huge, but the point is we're still making profit at a consistent basis, and these profits add up over time again and again and again and again. So back to my theory that I always say, it doesn't matter what's happening in crypto, as long as if you have a good strategy or good game plan, you'll be able to make profit consistently, how we've been doing in my inner circle. So let's talk about where we can potentially see Bitcoin move into, what I'm going to be doing to make money in the short term, and what I'm going to be doing to make money in the long term to help you get your crypto wallet big, fat, and juicy. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments. And I want to say right now, this is the time where a lot of people quit and they end up regretting it. Like a lot of people right now be like, oh yeah, it's over for crypto. No. Oh yeah, crypto's done. No, you guys, that is what people say every single stinking cycle. Like, we're making wins in my community back to back to back, right? We're making wins. While the crypto market is struggling, we are still making profit every single week. Every single week we are trading and we are able to succeed in crypto. So it's not a matter of, oh, Bitcoin needs to go up or Bitcoin needs to do this. No, it's a matter of just learning the skill, and regardless of what the market does, you know what to do so that you're able to profit from it. And all of these trades are not from a million years ago, you guys. These are all recent. These are all from the month of March. All right. So now let's talk about what in the world is Bitcoin doing and what is it most likely going to do. Now, we are still in the downtrend cycle. So what I mean by we are in the downtrend cycle is we know, and I've said this a billion times before, right? We know that historically we go up for 3 years, which we did when we hit 67,000. Then we go down for 1 year, which we did when we hit $15,000 price range. Then we go up for 3 years, and we hit 126K. And now we're in our 1 year downtrend. So with us being in our 1 year downtrend, let's talk about where we can see prices move next and what we can do right now to still maximize this opportunity so we can continuously make crypto gains and get our crypto wallet big, fat, and juicy and keep making profit on a regular basis. All right, so in regards to Bitcoin, because we already broke towards the downside, one thing we have to realize that the way this pattern moves, boom, 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 the way I just mentioned it in my YouTube video, when was this YouTube video? 3 days ago, saying, hey, prices are going to move towards the downside, is we're going to settle somewhere we're going to settle at one of these levels of support. Here we can see prices have already potentially slowed down right here, right? We had this what in the world was I saying, bro? Jeez. All right. So we had this massive downtrend, right? This capitulation, boom, where prices came back down. So right now we got Bitcoin sitting at, let me lower my head so you guys can see this bad boy a little bit better. We are sitting at 66,000. We call this price to the T. We're sitting at 66,000 right now. So with us being at this price, is this the bottom? Is this the bottom? It might not be the bottom, you guys. It might not be the bottom. And the reason why I say it might not be the bottom is because we also have this other level of support here, right? Oh my gosh, your prices might go lower, so I shouldn't buy. No. The way I see it is, can prices go lower? 110%. Prices can go lower. But you want to set yourself up to make as much money as possible. So what I mean by set yourself up to make much money as possible is this. Number one, we focus on making money in the short term. Like we have been, right? We've been making money in the short term. We've been trading. We've been making profit on a weekly basis, bi-weekly, monthly. We've been making that profit. Our crypto wallet's been big, fat, and juicy. We've been catching these crypto wins. Now, on the other side of that, what we also want to do is set ourselves up to make money in the long term, right? So that by the time we're old and we're wrinkly, we're grandma and grandpa and all of that, we got more money in the bank than we even know what to do with. So one thing that I'm doing right now, and I'll share it with you guys, and this is the same thing I tell people in my private community, in my inner circle, is we are splitting up our money into two. Meaning, when we see Bitcoin do these crazy big drops towards the downside, we're accumulating. We're buying at this price range. Why? Because we know there's a price range where prices can potentially reverse and move towards the upside. Now, let's say prices does not reverse and move up, and then prices drop even lower. I'm gonna buy a little bit here. I'm not doing massive accumulation. I'm buying a little bit at this price range. If prices drop a little bit lower, I'm buying a little bit more there. And the reason why I'm perfectly fine buying a crypto like BTC, because we know historically BTC always runs towards the upside. Prices runs up, then it crashes. Sorry, let me go a little bit further back than this, right? We know that prices runs up, bad boy crashes, then it runs up to all-time high again, then it crashes, and then that bad boy ends up running to a new all-time high once again, boom, and then it crashes, right? But sooner or later, this is going to bottom out. Now, one thing I noticed that was really interesting, and I want everyone to see this, that if you look at how the crypto market has been moving lately, right now, the crypto market has been going down consecutively. Ever since the month of October is when the market started going downwards, right? Right here, we hit all-time high in October, aligning with the 4-year cycle perfectly. Ding! All-time high, 126K, and prices have been moving down. Now, here's where it gets a little bit interesting. We moved down for October, 1 month. November, 2 months. December, 3 months. January, 4 months. February, 5 months. March, if we close red, that means it's for 6 stinking months, prices have been going down. So my theory that I have shared is I do not believe that prices are going to continue going down every single month till October. Because technically these 6 months can marks like half a year. Very rarely, looking at the price of crypto going all the way back since 2013, have we had a point where crypto is moving down consecutively for a straight 6 months. Very, very rare. When was the last time we saw that happen? Even if we look at the previous bear market, when was that? Like, I know it was 2022? Was it like 2022 the previous bear market, right? 2022 was the end. So 2021 to 2022. Actually, it was November of 2021 is when it started. So November of 2021, which brings us all the way here, right? We had 1, 2, 3 negative months, and then prices started to move up. Now we're already at 6 negative months. And then people are thinking it's just going to keep going lower and lower and lower and lower and lower and lower. That's why I'm saying, guys, look at what the data is telling us. Look what the data is pointing at. And the data is saying, hey, there's a very, very high probability that we might start seeing prices reverse and start moving back towards the upside. Now, it doesn't mean it's going to hit all-time high. That's not what I'm betting on. But what I am betting is that we're going to see some type of little pump. Some type of little, a little boom, right? some type of little pump toward the upside. And if you really want to get your crypto wallet big, fat, and juicy like this, big, fat, and juicy, big, fat, and juicy, you have to, there's one quote, look at the masses and do the opposite. Woo! Look at the masses and do the opposite. I like that quote, bro. That quote is fire. Fire. Okay, so this is what I mean by look at the masses and do the opposite. And I've shared this principle before, and I'm going to say it again. Where people mess up, this is why majority of people never make the type of money that they want to make in crypto, is because people start chasing prices up instead of beating prices down. You want to beat prices down. So what I mean by that is at this point in day, Bitcoin hit $126,000. We all know that. Let's draw this out so we can see this beautiful Mama Bitcoin. Jeez, right? We know she hit about 100. That candlestick. She hit about $126,000. We all know that. She made her crypto wallets nice, big, fat, and juicy, right? And where a lot of people mess up, people that aren't locked in, they start seeing prices pumping. What they do? Oh, prices are going up. I'm gonna buy right now. Come on, bro. Oh, prices are going up. I'm gonna buy right now. Are you serious? And then prices dump. They're like, oh no, it's dumping. I'm gonna sell right now. Oh, it's running up again. Oh, I'm gonna buy again. Oh, it's selling. Oh no, let me sell everything and lose even more. Right? Don't do that. You know, we can go all the way back since 2009. Since 2009, BTC, Ethereum, Solana, BNB, Sol, whenever all those crypto projects came out, they always move up in price. So instead of chasing price down, chasing price up like majority of people, let's reverse that bad boy and start chasing prices down. Beat it down, beat it down, beat it down, beat it down. Prices dip, we buy a little bit. Prices dip, we buy a little bit. Prices dip even more, we buy a little bit more. I promise you, this is not just my personal opinion. This is facts. Look at the historical data. That's how things play out for us to be able to get our crypto wallet big, fat, and juicy again and again and again, you guys. Like, that's the game. Like, it's not simple. And I don't care how much money you have. You may not have that much money. You can make money in the long term and also in the short term. You guys, look at this right here. In my Discord, right? I have this channel called, and I've said this before, I'm recording the official YouTube video for it. I have this channel called Small Wallet Big Dreams. You guys see this? Small Wallet Big Dreams. And it's for people who have small wallet, but they got big dreams. They got things that they want to achieve. They have money that they want to make. So with the Small Wallet Big Dreams, it was me starting with 1,000. I actually started with $0. I made my first $1,000, and we've been trading that $1,000, and we've been growing our accounts. And a lot of people doubled their account. A lot of people in my community said, bro, I hit my first goal. Bro, I doubled my trading account. Bro, I achieved this goal. I achieved this goal, right? And the receipts are there just to show everybody, right? So I always say, it doesn't matter how much money you start with in crypto. You can make money. I'm going to say it again. It doesn't matter how much money you start with in crypto. I got people in my community who started with stinking $500. Now they're at 1,000. Now they're at 2,000. They're making money on a regular basis. If you're not making money in crypto right now, it means that there's a knowledge gap. There's things you don't know. And once you learn those things, then you're going to start to make money at a consistent basis, you guys. These aren't edited images. These are real people just like you who are able to profit every single week, who are achieving their goals. So take the time and learn these things and you'll be able to win. Now, we just talked about making money in the long term. Now let's hop into making money in the short term. Small Wallet Big Dream channel that I created in my community, it's all about trading. This one isn't about, oh, by the way, if you want to join my inner circle, you guys can join. The link is in the bio. It is free to join for 7 days. After that, it's free to join for 7 days. You can come check it out, all right? So if you're like, oh my gosh, you guys are making money every single week. Like, I want to join. I want to learn how I can succeed, how I can learn these strategies. And here's the thing. Not all of these gains are big. 2%. That's not crazy. Bro, some of them are juicy, right? All it matters is that you're able to make profit at a consistent basis and the profits add up, right? The profits add up. The profits add up, right? They add up and they get big. Here's the thing with trading, and I want to be really clear before we hop into the trading. Trading is one of those things where it can add up so stinking fast. So let's say I had someone in my community. I remember he did his first trade. Actually, let me show you him. I will actually show you guys him. Let me show you guys him. So you guys can see. Because I remember I posted him and a lot of people were sleeping on him. And I'm like, nah, you guys aren't seeing the greatness here. You're not seeing the greatness here. The art. I see the comments. I'm going to answer you guys. How long have you been in crypto? Not long enough. Not long enough. Should have bought Bitcoin when it was a penny. I've been in crypto for a few years. I think I got in around 2018. I've been in crypto long enough to quit my fancy corporate 9-to-5 job and do this. So where the heck is it? But it doesn't matter how long you've been in crypto, bro. As long as if you're able to get wins quick. But yeah, I've been in for quite a few years. That's the thing. All right, check this out. This is what I wanted to show you guys. This is someone who joined my community. And he took a trade with us. He joined in January, right? And he made 10 bucks. Oh, he made 10 bucks. No one cares about this. No one cared at the fact that he made $10 on his first trade. You look at this, be like, all right, whatever, bro. Like, you made 10 bucks, not a big deal. But like I said, line upon line, precept upon precept. And I showed him love too. Like, I showed him a lot of love, right? He made 10 bucks his first trade. And now, right? And then after now he DM'd me. He's like, bro, I took my trade. I'm up $500 to $500. Started with $10 profit. Now he's up $500. Now when we start looking at some of the crypto receipts, it's him right here, bro. Where is he? That's fake. That's do. Well, I know he was posting some gains. Where was his game? This is him. The same person. 25% profit. 22% profit, right? So this is what I'm talking about, you guys. Wherever you are, it does not matter how much money you start with in crypto. It does not matter if the crypto market is pumping. Oh, crypto market is dumping. No. All that matters is having a good strategy. Because if you have a good strategy, then you'll be able to make money consistently again and again and again and again and again and again. That's all that matters. You'll be able to make money again and again and again, you guys. So don't focus on how much money you have. Don't focus on, oh, the market is going up and down. Crypto does two main things. Prices moves up. What do? We can take long positions to make money while price moves up. Oh, prices moves down. What do? We take short positions to make money while it goes down. We take short positions. Look at this. Look at all the trades. This trade, we closed it. This was a profit. Boom. Short trade. DEX. This was a short trade. We made money. Kosh. This was a short trade. Made money. FET. This was a short trade. We made money. TOE. Short trade. We made money. Our pie trade was crazy. We made like 40% on that trade. 40, 50% on that trade. Down was a short trade as well. So back to what I'm saying. It doesn't matter if crypto moves up. It doesn't matter if crypto moves down. It doesn't matter how much money you have. You just gotta lock in. And you will be able to make money at a consistent basis if you learn how to play the game right. Right? A lot of people are sleeping. When Bitcoin jumps back up to 90K, 100K, they'll be like, oh my gosh, I wish it can go lower. It happens all the time, bro. Bitcoin goes back up. Crypto starts pumping. Bitcoin hits 100K. You'll see Bitcoin hit 130K and people are like, oh my gosh, I wish you could go back to where it used to be. Bro, it's right here right now. It's right here right now. Don't sleep. All right, let me look at the chat. All right, I2187 Bro, change your name. Change your name. I too want to get like a regular name, bro. Make it up. I don't know. Call yourself like, I don't know. Get it right. All right. Is scaling my session BTC good stuff? Absolutely not. I too. I'm just call you I too because that name is too long. I too. Don't scalpel. Do not scalpel crypto. A lot of people on social media would give you advice that when you're new and you see things, you don't really know if it's good advice or if it's bad advice. Trying to get into the world of scalping where you're in and out really quick, no. That is the hardest way to make money in crypto. And you make very little money. And if you're going to scalpel, you need so much money. So number one, you make the least amount of money. Number two, it takes the highest level of skill. Number three, you need the most amount of money to put in. It takes the highest level of skills and you make the least amount of money. It's like all red flag, like it's all red flags. It's literally, I think it's actually one of the worst ways to make money in crypto, trying to scalpel. Like it's actually one of the worst ways to make money. Now, one of the easiest ways to make money in crypto is swing trading. One of the lower on the skill set, meaning you don't have to be extremely skilled, is swing trading. And it's maximized. It's on the top end of how much money you can make is swing trading. Swing trading. Less skill required, easier to make money, easier money required, and easier skill required, and you spend a lot less money on the computer looking at the screen. When you're trying to scalpel, you gotta be like, you gotta be locked in, like watching the computer like a hawk. You see, and by the way, in my community, like all of our profits, I'll let you guys know, all of our profits have typically been day trades and swing trades. All of our profits are day trades and swing trade. Every single one of them. None of them are scalpel trades. And well, these aren't investments because you got to separate your investments. Our investments, like all those money, like that one's going to be up when the bull market comes, right? But all of these are swing trade profits and day trade profits. None of these are long-term profits. Just so you guys know. All right. Daryl said, trading platform I use is BitUnix. BitUnix is the trading platform I'm using right now. I think it's a really good platform for people that want to trade. I like it. It's easy to use. And yeah, I think it's a really good platform. BitUnix. You guys can look it up. I'm not sponsorship, not promotion, not nothing with them. I just think the platform is clutch. All right. All right. So the next thing that I wanted to talk about is, you guys. So I said that we started off with, where is it? I said a small wallet. We started off with $1,000, right? We started off with $1,000. We traded that $1,000. We grew that $1,000 to, drum roll, please, $2,147. All right. So right now I decided to take a challenge for everyone who's in my inner circle. Thank you for all the likes, you guys. I see you guys gave me 323 likes. Absolutely appreciate that. Thank you very much, you guys. So we are at $2,147, right? And this is just growing our account from $1,000. And the reason why I decided to do this was because a lot of people were joining my inner circle, and I noticed that a lot of people were in different steps of their journey. Like me, who got into crypto like years ago. I was buying Solana when it was like $4, right? Like I got Bitcoin, Ether, like I got these crypto projects that were so cheap. And then I realized a lot of people were more newer into crypto. Like they were just getting into crypto right now. So I'm like, how can I set it in a way so that we're able to get consistent wins? Like we're all able to win together. And then what I decided to do was I started, oh, my Mac's about to die, you guys. So then what I decided to do was I started this channel called Small Wallet Big Dreams right here, Small Wallet Big Dreams, where I started with $1,000 so that we can all just be trading with the same amount, so that I can really prove to people and everyone can really see and understand you don't need a lot of money to make money in crypto. All you really need is to have a good strategy and have a good game plan. And if you have that, then you'll be able to make money consistently regardless of what happens in the market. So that's the whole Small Wallet Big Dreams. We started with $1,000 and we've been trading it little by little. And now where I wanted to cross the 2,100. We crossed that. Next step is crossing the $4,000 price range because we did the first flip. Now we're on our way to do the second flip. So it's going well. So I just really want everybody to know, like, it doesn't matter how new you are in crypto. Just keep going, lock in, and you'll be able to make money, you guys. You'll be able to do it. All right, how about Hyperliquid? What about Hyperliquid? Are you talking about the crypto Hyperliquid? I don't understand what you mean by Hyperliquid. I2. All right, let's look at Ethereum. What is going on with our ETH? All right, so first thing is ETH is actually doing the exact same thing as Bitcoin. You guys can see ETH, right? If we look at Mama Bitcoin, right? We can see the rejection, and then prices move towards the downside. Happen right now. With Ethereum, exact same thing. Rejection. A little bit of a fake out right here, but prices are moving toward the downside. So there is a chance with Ethereum where prices can make this bounce towards the upside, right? It can hold this level of support, right? Boom. Or it can break down right here, right? So that's what I see with ETH. So if you're an Ethereum holder and you see ETH drops to these crazy low, these crazy cheap prices, I don't mind accumulating a little bit here. I don't mind buying at these ranges, right? For the long term, not for the short term, right? So that's in regards to our short term. Now, I want to take a second to talk a little bit more on the, I want to take a second to talk a little bit about short term, making money, profit in your short term, and what crypto trade I see, and pretty much how we've been able to do it. There's one crypto that's kind of caught my attention that I wanted to take a short on. It was this crypto called STG. Oh, she looked so juicy. She looked so good. The reason why I like this is because look how high it pumps, right? When you see a crypto project pump this high so fast, you know what that means? It means crypto profit's about to be made. Crypto money is about to be made on that crypto. Because this uptrend is just unsustainable, right? Like when a crypto like doesn't move like this, it's unsustainable. So what we do is we end up taking short positions to make money while the crypto goes down, because crypto overall is moving in the downwards direction, right? We can see overall the crypto markets crash, and we can see for the past 6 months, crypto is moving in the downwards direction, right? Crypto is crashing. So we want to make money while the crypto market is moving in the downwards direction, right? And we do that by seeing the crypto project move up really high. It moves up and we're like, oh, perfect. We can enter here. And then as it goes down, we're able to make our money. This is how we've been able to make money consistently. This is how we've been able to profit consistently. This is where all the gains in the community come from, right? Making profits from moves like I just explained right now. So if you don't know how to short and you're like, man, I really want to make that consistent profit in the short term, I really want to do it. How the heck can I do it? There's this website called TradingView. You guys, I'm not affiliated with them. No promo link, right? You can go to TradingView, and I recommend just thinking paper trading, right? Appeal. I'm not saying appeal. What? All right. So I recommend you just go to stinking um trading view, and then you start off with paper trading. And if you find out that you're able to make a little bit of profit with prices moving downwards, great. You're able to do it. Or the other way, if you're like, man, I don't really want to paper trade. One thing I will say is, and one mistake I see a lot of people talk about on social media is when you're new to trading, when you're new to investing, and we're focused mainly on trading, not making money in the short term, I don't recommend you suddenly take all your money and you throw it in the market. I don't think that's the best way to do it. I think how people should structure it is you take a little bit of your money, regardless of the amount of money you have, 1,000, 2,000, even if it's 500, right? Like the people that have made profit in my community, right, bro, they don't start off with thousands of dollars. There's people who start off with just a little bit of money. Like I said, people who started off with 200, 300, 400, $500 with a little bit of profit. So the reason why I say that is that because when you're trading, even if you're trading with a little bit of money, even if you just have 100, 200 bucks, what ends up happening is making profit with that little bit of putting that little bit of money involves your emotions, and your emotions is the hardest part about trading. Like your emotions, the most challenging part, because if you're able to master your emotions, then what happens is you'll be able to make more profit consistently because you'll be able to make the best moves. You stop focusing a lot less on your emotions, right? You're able, oh my God, prices are pumping. Oh, should I buy? Oh my God, prices are dumping. Should I sell right? You're able to remove those emotions. And once you're able to remove those emotions, I promise you, you will see your crypto trading and investment level change, and you'll be able to level up significantly more. If you guys have any questions, drop them in the comments, you guys. Drop all your questions in the comment. Oh, someone just asked a question. Check STX out, my brother. Julian. STX. You want to check out STX. What happened with STX? Oh. Whoa. Whoa. That's a massive fair value gap. You're right about STX. This would be, you're looking to take a long position right now. Look at the conversation that I had with, this should bounce. Look at the conversation I had with Faye this morning when talking about FTX. When talking about taking short versus long positions. Yeah, this bad boy should bounce. It's a gorgeous long last liquidation. It is. If we do, actually, let me count from here. Did you see STG? Did you see STG? Look at STG, bro. Look at STG. The profit on STG is crazy. 23%. STG. Like the profit on STG, if this bad boy is able to make another move towards the upside, whoo-wee. Right? Take a look at it. Take a look at the STG. So STG looks good for the short. Like this is, if there's a trade that I'm focused on next, it would be STG. That's the one. Bro, your profile picture is hilarious. All right. That's funny. All right. So what's the next crypto I wanted to look at? Let's take a look at Solana. I think Solana and Ethereum are good cryptos if you're new to crypto and you want to get into the world of trading. Right? Like if you're like, man, I want to make some money trading. I'm not trying to risk too much. What are some cryptos potentially Not financial advice, because TikTok keeps waving all my videos. How about River? Did you cover that as well? No, bro. When I live stream, I don't cover the cryptos that no. When I live stream here, I don't talk about those trades, bro. Those trades are just for the inner circle, fam. They're just for us. See, everything is moving exactly the same. We have a live stream for the inner circle today. Remember, we have our live stream today, and in that live stream is when we're gonna cover River, and we'll cover everything that we've been looking at for this week. All right, so everything's moving exactly the same. You guys look at Bitcoin. All right, now look at Ethereum. Okay, now look at Solana. Okay, everything's moving very, very similar, right? Everything looks like it's moving toward those key level right here. Boom. Boom. Like, when I'm looking at Sol, I think there's a very high chance, not financial advice, we can see Sol get within these ranges. Right here. Boom. Yeah. Yeah. Yo, 100, that is the exclusive gems, bro. You're 100% right. So yeah, you guys, I see Solana potentially dropping within these ranges here, Boom. And here's the thing is when Sol dipped down towards this range, right? We didn't buy Sol, but we bought some other cryptos. I know we bought BTC for sure. Ever since here, it hasn't gone back down here. So even though prices have been moving down, and right now when you see crypto, and it looks a little scary, because like, oh dang, everything's going down. We have to realize that it's still better than it used to be, because prices were this low and now they're this high. They're not as low as they previously were. Still putting us in a good situation. That's why I say, you guys, if you want to get your crypto wallets big, fat, and juicy, don't stay glued to just making money in one way. Make money in the long term, make money in the short term, make money in different direction. Like, that's how you optimize the crypto market. Because what happens is if all you do is all you do is wait for crypto to run back up, what happens is you miss out on all of these money making opportunities. All of this, boom, 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 boom. That's money you should be making every single week. That you can be making every single week. And when crypto ends up pumping and Bitcoin hits 130K, 140K, 150K, like it pumps every single cycle, guess what happens? Because you accumulated during these lows, you're able to make money. Your crypto wallets get big, fat, and juicy. So play both sides of the game. Naicke, I don't have that much money for long-term investment. I don't care, you guys. You have $10, put in $10, right? Just get in the game. Right, get in the game. You'll never know what you can achieve if you always sit on the bench, right? Even if it's $10, get in the game. Now, when it comes to trading, I had the question, how much money should you start with when trading? Number one, I always say start with whatever you have. Now, if you ask me like, what is the perfect amount? What is the perfect amount anyone should start with? I don't think there is a perfect amount, but I will say this. If you can start with $500 or $1,000, that's really good. And once you get to like around $10,000, that's when you'll start noticing you're making a lot of money. So what I mean by that, let's say you start with $10,000 and then you're like, for us in our inner circle, our average profit per trade, right, not counting leverage trading, is around 10% or more, right? So let's say you and you can even do it with leverage. $10,000, you do a 10% trade, right? You just made $1,000, and then you're able to do it again because we trade around 2 to 3 times a week in the inner circle. You just made $2,000 to $3,000. Now instead of trading with 10K, now you're trading with 12,000 or 13,000, right? And then next month, now what happens? Well, now you're closer towards 20,000 from the profit. Now next month, now next week. So like it compounds just so stinking fast. So I think once you get to that $1,000 or $500, like your goal should be, I just want to grow this account to 10K, grow it to 10K. Because once you get to that 10K, it's like, then you start seeing like boom, 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 like the rate of how fast you improve. Gonna head out, see a little bit on the private community where we be doing our live streaming. Take it easy, broski. Appreciate you, Julian. Have a good one, bro. We'll talk soon. Right. So I think boom, boom, boom. That should be the focus for everyone. Get to that 10K. After you get to that 10K, like it gets really good. It gets really good. Like it's fast to grow once you get to that 10K. And then it's like game over. If you guys have any questions, drop them right now or forever hold your peace. If you guys want to check out the inner circle, it's free. Like people are like, help me in crypto. I'm like, bro, my inner circle is free for 7 days. Like, check it out. We get wins. Like, you guys, we get wins on a regular basis. Not even regular, on a weekly. Every single week. Every week. All right, we're crushing it in crypto every week. So, link is there for everyone who wants to check it out. You want to lock in. You want to win with us. It's right there for you. Aside from that, you guys, remember, your life is what you make it. Make it phenomenal, fam.